Hi, Practicum. Welcome to week 6. Should have a fun week this week with one overnight group Monday, Tuesday, and then some day groups for the rest of the week. On Monday, we have St. Paul Lutheran School coming in. Jordan, Linda, and I will be meeting at 8 a.m. for that, and we'll have Ashley and Mark driving out in the evening for the evening program. Amanda, Kyle, and Joel Kujala are also going to be assisting with the evening program, so I'll email them about if they want to drive out with you for that. We'll have a hot dinner for you that night, too, just so you're aware. It's only a group of 12 fifth graders, so very, very small group, and they are spending the night. That day we'll have Linda do the nature study program with the first and second graders. On Tuesday, just make note that you'll be working, you don't know which group you're working with, you may be working with one or two. We have St. Paul Lutheran, so those students, those 12 fifth graders are still here. Olivia's going to do survival strategies. You don't need to do a lesson prep since you've already taught that lesson. You have a different lesson to prepare for this week. And Jordan's going to do research management role play with Mark assisting, and then they're going to depart. You guys will get a chance to eat a hot lunch with them. But we'll also have the nature study going on with Linda doing the 3rd through 5th graders. And then all of us, we're going to be meeting out, we're all going to meet out at 7:15 in the morning, but we will be arriving a day group, Fremont Elementary School. These are 3rd through 5th graders, and we're going through the Early Explorers, Tree ID, and snowshoeing lessons with them. It is important to note that there will be times like here where there's 2 Earth Explorers lessons going on at once, so we have enough equipment for that. You'll just have to be aware of that. Same with Tree ID and then with snowshoeing later on in the day. Olivia, you are doing snowshoeing on Tuesday, and then you're doing snow walkers later in the week. I want you to do one lesson prep for the week. You'll just have to think about how, with the older kids here, you might be able to do some of the footload worksheet, and later in the week, you'll be doing snow walkers, which is more just about following animal tracks and looking for signs of animals and giving unique animal, facts and things as you go along. So you'll be doing that with 3rd graders later in the week. So we want to get through these lessons with Fremont on Tuesday, and if you're working with them all day as a straight shot, you should pack your own lunch that day. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have Wapaka Learning Center coming out. These are 3rd graders. We're doing skullduggery, how birds make a living, and snow walkers. So I already mentioned snow walkers is just a snowshoeing lesson with more animal tracking and sharing animal facts. Skullduggery can be a more challenging lesson to do with a young age group, but it is very possible to teach them all the techniques and use the dichotomous key. That we have a lot of parents that can assist with that, so use those and use yourself to go around and have them chart that out. Now, Practicum students in the past, in order to get the students outside, have set up some skulls outside on a little walk. That could be a little challenging. I would be hesitant about setting a skull out in the snow because you might lose it. But there have been times where we've set aside a spot and then put out some skulls, and then the kids maybe either show up there and it's a crime scene investigation and they figure out what animals were there and what might have happened, or it's just one skull along a trail along the way that you identify as a group. So it's just a nice way to get them outside a little bit. How birds make a living, you should get them outside as well, and obviously snow walkers will be outside for that. So let me know if you have any questions about those lessons. Jordan and Brianna are doing the nature study programs on Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're always meeting out here at 8 in the morning, and we're always having bag lunches. So Thursday, it's another 8 a.m. arrival. Same lessons, different students. Shayna's doing the nature study that day. And then Friday, same thing, different students meeting out here at 8 a.m. Jake, you're going to have some other people coming out, Emily and Roxy, who did Practicum last semester, and Devin Felt, who was here last spring semester. He's going to be doing an observation, but he can assist as well, and he went to Wapaka Learning Center, so he knows the programs pretty well. And we'll do these short hour-long lessons. Linda's going to do the nature study on Friday. I think I mentioned Shayna's doing the nature study on Thursday. But let me know if you have any concerns about how to get these lessons within an hour and how you're going to get an outdoor component to them, because that's really important. You do have themes for this week, and that would be for our weekly goal, we're going to work on behavior management. So we'll be discussing all these various behavior management techniques that you can use to prevent bad behavior or to deal with bad behavior in the classroom. So I will email you this list. Basically, it looks like this, and somewhere in your lesson plan, you might say, I'm going to use activity reinforcement in this section because I could do this and that, and the students might respond this way. So you can pick which ones you think might be helpful. I'll email this to you, and it's on D2L. What else? Themes for the week. Jordan, I want you to focus on woodpeckers, their stories and songs, and maybe hike them out to some different woodpecker holes. Shayna, you can do the same. Just coordinate with Jordan what kind of stories and songs you're going to use. Linda, you'll also do woodpeckers as a theme for the first and second graders with some fun facts, a little bit more on specific woodpeckers and the types of holes they make in trees. And then Brianna, I would like you to focus on, oh, did I not put it in here? No, I did. Insulation. This is actually yours, Brianna. You're going to focus on insulation and the importance of insulation for animals. So you can use the SLURP activity that we have with the SWES lessons to teach them about various methods of insulation, have them try to have a SLURP survive. That will be fun for them. And then for the 3rd through 5th graders, Linda, you're working with them both times. So I'd like you to focus on team building. The first day, maybe doing like a group initiative, getting them to work on a team project, possibly like building a large snow fort, and then extend that. The second time you work with them, possibly bring them up to the challenge course to do the spider web, 3 platforms, and if time, electric fence. So those are the themes for the charter school. Behavior management is the goal you need to get inside your lesson prep or lesson plan, and you should think about, don't forget to do your quiz this week, Nature Navigator quiz, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.